have finally made it to Hakone. Hakone is about an hour away or so by train from Tokyo, and it is known for its Japanese hot springs, otherwise known as onsen in Japanese. So we are going to check out all the fun places here that they have in Hakone, and I am very excited. So let's go, let's check it out. Okay, so we are about to try our first Onsen Manju. Manju is kind of like a Japanese special treat that has red bean paste inside of it. So it's a little bit of a sweet treat, so I'm pretty excited to try a bite. Let's go get one. This looks so good. Let's try it out. Here it goes. Oh, it's like really warm and like, oh, I like that. It's kind of like not too sweet actually. I'm kind of surprised about that one. Alright, so we are about to have soba, otherwise known as buckwheat noodles. So it's kind of a healthy version of like normal noodles in Japan. It's actually usually eaten cold. So you take the noodles and you dip it inside of the sauce, almost like sauce kind of thing. But anyways, it's really good. So let's get this a try.
失礼いたします。どうぞ。はい。
ざるそば一つと、
ざるそばが1枚。
天ぷらそば。はい。で、あと生ビール一つください。
生ビール一つ。はい。以上でよろしいでしょうか。
はい、お願いします。はい。Japanese.
はい、お待たせいたしました。ご注文は以上でよろしいでしょうか。はい。
ありがとうございます。I'm so ready. This is actually like tempura, so it's kind of like fried shrimp and vegetables and whatnot. So let's get eating. Itadakimasu. Well, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I love these things right here because they have like kind of like a nice crunch to it. So Alright, so we had just arrived at Sengokara, which is a place here about 30 minutes from Hakone Station that's filled with a special type of grass called suzuki. So it's mainly just known for its beautiful views of the surrounding nature and everything, and I mean, I can attest to that. Like, it's something else. It's quite crazy. And during the autumn time, it actually is in like bloom of like a special type of grass that actually looks really awesome. So just here to enjoy the view. Okay, so we just got our tickets for the Hakone ropeway. So we're going to be taking a ride from Seoul Unsan to Awakudani. So it should be all the way down here. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, look, if you can see in the over there, it's like the kanji for big. It's dai in Japanese. So I'm not entirely sure what's over there, but seems pretty cool.
Soba駅を出発し、およそ8分ほどで大涌谷駅に到着いたします。
I mentioned earlier that we were going the opposite way, but we actually were going up to this awesome volcanic spot. This is definitely one of the charming parts of Japanese English, is you get funny translations like this. So we just got our eggs. Let's check this out. These are the black Wakudani Kuro Tamago. Black egg. Oh my gosh. It looks like a rock. Look at this. Oh, it's so hot. It's still really hot. How do you eat this? I don't even know. Maybe
crack it.
Just crack it? Oh, it's just like a regular egg. It's really pretty though. and I suck at this. Itadakimasu. That is a regular egg. For the record. But, it's not bad. I don't know, but it's a pretty cool experience anyway, so. This is called Dango, so basically it's made from rice that's been beaten down and put into like little balls and stuff, and then they put a lot of like syrup and stuff on it, and I don't know, let's give it a shot. It's so warm. It has the best texture. Actually, this is like one of my favorites because it has like something called mochi mochi, which is like kind of like a chewy kind of thing. Oh, I love it. This is called warabi mochi. So it's got a little bit, it's called kinako. I think it's chestnut in English. Very subtle flavor. And actually, it goes very, very well with this, which is what most people know as matcha. It's kind of like a green tea. Oh yeah, perfect pairing. They have like pirate ships that you can actually ride in this area. So we went to Sengokara, Owakudani, and Lake Ashi, and after all that traveling, I can tell you that I am tired. So we've just got to Hoeso, which is a Japanese ryokan, or kind of a traditional hotel, where we're gonna actually go inside, chill, relax, and hopefully get into some onsen. So let's go check it out. Oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen something like this before. It's got like a nice quiet vibe here, so I kind of don't want to be too loud. Looks like, this is our room. Let's check it out. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. So good. What the? That bird? You can constantly hear like the cicadas during summertime here in Japan. That's what's that constant like ringing sound. Oh, okay. So we just checked in, kind of having like a nice little relaxing time. Let's go get some food. I was actually mistaken earlier, so I said that we should like go out and get some food, but they actually brought it to our room, which is apparently like a really good sign for like a high quality ryokan. So I got into my yukata, as you can see, and we also have like a special like bird hot pot type thing, a bunch of food that I've never even seen before, with a menu that is definitely challenging my kanji skills, but for now, I am very, very excited to get in and try some of this food out. Let's try it out. はい、ありがとうございます。大丈夫です、全然。乾杯。So we actually have a pretty special label here. This is the Hakone label from Sapporo. This is actually a raw pheasant. So, I mean, definitely not used to eating like raw birds, but it's kind of like almost like half cooked. But sometimes in Japan, like you'll see raw chicken and definitely raw fish, like regular sushi and stuff, but pretty interested to see how this one tastes. So let's check it out. It's actually not so bad. It's like kind of tender. It's honestly not that bad. Even have like a little butterfly kind of thing. So we have 3 different types of Nihonshu or Japanese sake. So let's give it a shot. Let's start with the kind of refreshing one here on the left. I kind of understand that actually makes a lot of sense, being like super refreshing. I guess stronger type. Yeah, I think I wanted to check out what the like percentages on these things are, because I can definitely see that one's the stronger one. And then lastly, the fruity one. I'm hoping this one will be a bit nicer to me. This is my favorite. I like this one. I'm really impressed. So awesome. This is way more food than I initially expected, and from the looks of this menu, we are about only 60% of the way done. We still have a bunch of ways to go, so let's see. So a traditional Japanese meal actually has like a bunch of different courses. So you eat like little tiny bits of different things that come at different times. So you finish one and then the next one comes, and it's kind of like that. Whereas like more traditionally in the West, we have like a big meal up front with everything next to each other and we eat all of that. Whereas like in Japan, they have a bunch of tiny little things that come in courses. So I mean, it sounds kind of fancy, but I have like what looks like a 9-course meal or something like that. So definitely pretty interesting for the most part, from a cultural perspective. This is called Kaisekigori, which is basically what you have in like a traditional ryokan setting, with a bunch of food coming out one after one. So according to this overly extensive list, we have made it all the way to the dessert section. So we counted, and in total, we had over 26 dishes. Now, considering how much I've eaten throughout the day, I'm quite frankly impressed by myself that I'm able to like put all this into me. But last is dessert, and after that, onsen. We'll start with the mochi here. Start with pudding. Looks like something's in there as well. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, this is awesome. Oh. How can I explain? Like, a lot of the times, like, Japanese sweets are not so, like, overbearingly sweet as you would see more in the West. So it's more of, like, a subtle kind of sweetness that, like, obviously pairs really well with tea. So instead of, like, after dinner you get this, like, feeling of, like, so much sweetness, it's actually just, like, a nice finisher, which I think, like, in terms of, like, balance is a really, really, like, cool factor, I would say. Gotsusou deshita. I am thoroughly impressed with not only the variety of food, but the sheer good taste and everything that was included with it. So, now we are going to go for a little walk, had some drinks, gonna relax, take a walk, and enjoy the night view. a nice summer night walk out here. Got a nice breeze. I would say the perfect summer night. Beautiful waterfall in the background. Gonna finish up this walk here in a minute, and then onsen time. The main part of our ryokan experience. So out here is something called rotenburo, or like an open air bath. So you actually get like a beautiful outside view, and I'm hoping we can get some views of the stars as well. So I just took a shower because traditionally you're supposed to wash your body before you get into the bath. So just took a shower, got changed, got my towel, and I'm ready to go. Let's check it out. My own private onsen. This is unbelievable. As expected, just the perfect end to a wonderful day of filming, walking, trying on a bunch of different foods. I can honestly say that this is probably one of the best ways to end a day. So you can hear the actual sound of the river that they have right there, but I don't know, you can't really see it because it's kind of dark, but we're gonna actually go in the morning and check it out, and I'm sure it'll be a beautiful view. Just got out of the bath, relaxing, about ready to go to bed. Had a long day. Gonna finish our last drinks, take it easy, and lights out. Good morning. So, we actually just woke up, had a nice rest in our futons on our tatami mats. Our next adventure is the asaburo, or morning bath. So, actually, some Japanese people, when they come to a ryokan, they get into the bath as much as 5 times, even though they're only staying for one night. So, when you check in, before dinner, after dinner, and then before you sleep, and then when you wake up. So we are about to experience the asaburo right now, and it's just a nice way to start for your day, just to kind of like get all refreshed, relaxed, and ready to go. So let's go check it out. So, as you can see, yesterday we didn't get to see this, but now it's actually showing us the beautiful river. Oh man, this is already turning out to be a great day. In Japanese they say sukkiri, kind of like refreshed. That is definitely how I feel. Ready to take on the rest of the day. Let's go. good morning. So we actually are about to start our lovely breakfast. We have been blessed to have this called yudofu, which is literally like the yu from like the water and the hot water outside and the tofu together. So it's kind of like a warm tofu kind of thing that's probably really nice for your stomach in the morning. So I can definitely say right off the bat that this looks really, really healthy. This was incredible. So we have checked out of our ryokan and we are back here at Hakone Yumoto Station after a nice long walk around the river with some nice ice cream. So I will say that I am kind of sad that we are leaving, but I know for sure that I'll definitely be back here again. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. See ya.